Emerging from the ancient roots, the king cobra, known as the infiltrator, stalks its unsuspecting prey.
The duelist-class mongoose relies on lightning-fast reflexes, circling fearlessly. It is the fearless protector.
In a stunning display of teamwork, the peacock strikes from above. As the cobra recoils, the mongoose moves in, grounding the snake and
The cobra enters a tactical reset. All three animals are reassessing the raw power of their opponents. The infiltrator's resilience and venom remain a total game changer.
The documentary narrative notes that the balance of power shifts with every movement, as the cobra demonstrates its deadly multi-target engagement.
a hidden fang attack. The cobra strikes with muzzle flash speed in the wildest encounter yet, proving that even in retreat. The final standoff. The deep gold light highlights the raw energy of the animal fight. The balance of power has been restored through courage and survival.
Loose. This is one of the most breathtaking animal fights ever captured in the wild.
This shot establishes the high ground tactic, where the acrobat class utilizes superior vision to scan for a potential second infiltrator.
Driven by its berserker stamina, the mongoose relies on its duelist instincts. This clash of speed is waiting to happen.
The documentary narrative explains that survival is the only rule, and this cobra is waiting for the mongoose to overreach. A fearless fighter, the mongoose understands the cobra's strike geometry. This raw energy allows it to utilize speed against the serpent's venom.
The cobra utilizes a false strike technique, lunging repeatedly but pulling back before the mongoose can counter-bite. This visual shield shocks everyone. As the cobra is mesmerized by the display, the mongoose moves into the kill zone.
The peacock's beauty is its greatest defense, a visual shield protecting even the mongoose.
As the insects return, the cycle of life continues. In the wild, survival is the only rule.
The new guardians of this forest patch, having defeated 2 deadly snakes in one morning.
Instincts, courage, and survival collide to create new hierarchies in the jungle, where the team-up becomes the dominant force.
This is one of the most breathtaking animal fights ever captured.
In the intense jungle showdown, the balance of power shifted, and the team-up proved that together, they are the masters of survival. Here, in the intense jungle showdown, the storm's raw power.
The rain masks the scent of the one snake, making the surprise attack even more likely.
The Russell's viper coils itself into an S shape, a deadly force of nature that shocks everyone with its explosive power.
The most thrilling moment of the storm sequence, a clash of speed between the one snake and the duelist.
The balance of power shifts when the predators are forced to fight on 2 fronts. As the viper's energy wanes, the balance of power shifts. It is a matter of attrition, where the environment. Survival is the only rule. The peacock has survived one of the most breathtaking animal fights ever caught in the rain.
A display of social evolution, the legendary pair move with mutual trust, forming an unlikely survival unit in the jungle. The documentary narrative notes that instincts, courage, and survival collide to create a more secure environment for the wild safari community.
After the brutal fights, the enduring beauty of the acrobat class remains. In the intense jungle showdown, the balance of power shifted, and the team-up became the ultimate story of survival. The Shadow Infiltrator weaves through the hollow bamboo pipes. This introduces a new combat class, the
The crate lunges with sniper precision. In this clash of speed, the mongoose executes a lateral jerk.
instincts, courage, and survival collide as the bird risks its vulnerable eyes to assist its fearless ally.
Survival is the only rule.
In this intense jungle showdown, the mongoose delivers the rapid spinal crunch, a who will survive conclusion that proves the duelist's dominance.
Incredible scene of animal fights where the team-up bond is visible in their mutual care.
A stunning display of peace after the storm, as the duelists and the acrobat alliance engage in strategic rest.
Here, instincts, courage, and survival collide. The peacock is the ultimate living radar for the duelist mongoose.
The end of the infiltrator. This is the cycle of energy, where survival is the only rule.
Is a truly incredible moment of interspecies sharing. Here we see the evolution of the team.
The intense jungle showdown is a daily occurrence, but today's team-up was a most breathtaking exception to the rules of nature. Courage and survival collide, even in sleep. This team-up relies on alternating awareness to prevent an In the wild, the balance of power shifts with every dawn, and the team-up is ready to face the next one snake.
This is the striped infiltrator, utilizing the mist for a surprise attack. Its potent neurotoxin.
This shot highlights the signal class role of the peacock, providing a visual and acoustic flair to alert the mongoose.
The crate lunges, a banded strike. The infiltrator's explosive movement shows the fangs extending midair. The peacock performs
A clash of instincts, where survival is the only rule.
The crate attempts a lateral escape, sliding through the dense fern roots where the peacock's train cannot follow. The
peacock uses its wing buffet, demonstrating raw power and environmental destruction. Instincts, courage, and survival have once again led to a team-up triumph in the wild safari.
The balance of power is fully restored to the two enemies. The duelist is at rest after the wild encounter.
Here at the waterhole, we see a rare moment of interspecies peace. The mutual trust between
This is one of the most breathtaking animal fights because of the partnership it represents. They settle into the deep shade, a strategic rest during the midday heat. This is the quiet before the next storm.
Survival is the only rule, but beauty is the visual shield that makes it possible.
In the intense jungle showdown, the balance of power shifted, and the team-up proved that together, they can survive anything.
The sixth act begins as the golden hour descends. The two enemies move with mechanical precision into the twilight defense phase, where the threat becomes lethal. The camouflage infiltrator exemplifies passive lethality. This deadly snake relies on heat-sensing pits.
The most breathtaking tactical turnaround of the evening.
The peacock performs a beak lance maneuver, striking at the viper's tail to knock it off the vine. The viper loses its grip and falls. The climax of the twilight fight. Here we see the raw energy of the duelist as instincts, courage, and survival collide.
The mongoose lands the fatal crush, neutralizing the deadly snake instantly. This is the who will survive conclusion.
Survival is the only rule, and the mongoose has followed it to the letter.
Instincts and courage are what turn two enemies into a legendary team. The documentary narrative explains that survival is the only rule that never sleeps. The raw power of nature's quiet moments.
They are the new masters of the forest floor, a team up to survive that has rewritten the rules of the jungle.
Apple. The mongoose begins to neutralize the eggs, while the peafowl provides the visual shield.
Instincts, courage, and survival collide. The harmony of the scene truly shocks everyone.
The legendary pair surveys the territory. A team-up that shocks everyone in this intense jungle showdown.
This cultural evolution, this clash of instincts, shows how courage and survival are passed down.
In the intense jungle showdown, the balance of power shifted, and the team-up proved that in the wild, the greatest